Today, we play Best of One.
The only one in Best of One.
What? Didn't get taxes.
Ta-da!
Eurian. This is Standard. Hello, and welcome back to another day in the arena. It's me, it's CGB. Today in the arena, oh God. Oh God. They thought it was over. They thought it was done. They thought that no longer would they endure the sleep-cursed fairy, Kami of Whispered Hopes, Agatha Soul Cauldron combo of untap, tap for mana, untap, tap for mana. I thought it was done. I thought I would no longer have to inflict carpal tunnel, early onset arthritis upon myself using the Agatha Soul Cauldron combo. Oh my God, there's no way to demonstrate a loop on Arena. There's still no way to demonstrate a loop on Arena. You make your infinite mana one at a time. If you don't know what I'm talking about, we've done the video before, but it's back in a big way. This is Yoka Kenana, username on MTGO, a list that almost made it to the top 8 of the recent Standard Challenge qualifier event. And it is a juicy one. It is doing the thing we've seen before. Agatha Soul Cauldron, Kami of Whispered Hopes, Sleep Cursed Fae. If you have a creature on the battlefield and you have exiled a Kami of Whispered Hopes and a Sleep Cursed Fae to an Agatha Soul Cauldron, and you get a +1/+1 counter on that creature on the battlefield, and it has at least 3 power, then what you can do is use the untap ability from the Fae to untap it, and the tap ability from the Kami to create mana equal to its power. What that does is make 3 mana, use 2 to untap it. Make 3 mana, use 2 to untap it. Repeat, 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 infinite mana. From there, what do you do? Well, if you have a likeness looter on the battlefield, or you exiled it with Agatha's Soul Cauldron, the likeness looter can tap to draw, then discard. And remember, you have a ton of mana, so you can keep untapping it over and over to tap and draw discard. This will let you loot through your deck and find what you need. What do you need? But CGB, what's the win con? No questions. Frankly, that is a question I should have asked before I started playing the deck. But because of, and I will blame them because they deserve it, because of live chat, because of chat, I went and played the deck without even understanding the win con. So not only did I have to figure it out in the game, but the moment we played the deck, we queued up against a familiar name, one you know if you've been watching for a while. And right there, and then in the moment, we had to solve the equation. We had to answer the question. What is the win con? Post it right now if you can see it. Otherwise, watch the video. You'll learn right along with me. Also, we'll talk about it at the end. Let's dive in. Let the nonsense begin. Ah! I mean, it's fine. Nothing to fear. His hand is kind of cracked. I'm trying to remember how this combo works, though, and I'm kind of scared I'm going to screw this up. Let's go. Counter spells, huh? Which one do we play first? This one? This one? This one. I have no idea what the sequencing is. Just let me cook. I mean, you know he's just all interaction. Or not. That kind of scares me because it means he may actually interact with this cauldron. X3 turns into a copy of a creature in your graveyard with mana value X except as flying, and this ability activate as a sorcery. This is get back a creature mana value 2 or less. We have to dig for the combo pieces at some point. And we don't actually want this on the battlefield, right? But maybe we do. Is early on the ramps important? Okay. Sure. I think we do this. Does this look right? Is this how you magic?
This will make a thrilling tale. I won't let you fall.
Are we doing it? Okay. So yeah, get these cooking, use their abilities, see if you can do anything about it. You just gave me a power stone. A power stone from me? Another one of those. We need the fairy, right? In the graveyard? Sleep cursed fae? I don't see it. Whale of Forgotten. Return target non-land. Opponent discards a card or look at top 3. I don't think Go for the Throat is going to do me much good here. Let's draw a discard. Whiff. Untap.
Ready for round 2.
Let's do it again. That's a lot of cauldrons. We're gonna have to run out one of these cauldrons, right? I think we should. I don't think we need the whale. All right, let's get one of these cooking. I'll definitely give the opponent some. Uh-oh. Okay, then. Okay. Celestis. For the Restus. Glass casket. Target. You got it. He tapped out. Sonio tapped out.
Don't lose hope, friend.
What I don't know is, how do I win? Okay. Generate a ton of mana. Oh, there's a Jace. How do we win with the Jace? Anybody? I do have unlimited mana. How do I get unlimited uses of the Jace? Oh no. I'm in this horrible spot where I actually don't know how to win the game. But I have the looter, right? So I can go through my whole deck. But I am going to run out of time. So I discard draw, right? Like, I can draw my deck. I just don't know how to win from here. Yeah, we need Shigeki, we need Emergence. Oh my gosh, the pacing. The pacing's intense. I mean, Sonio's not gonna concede. It's just way too bad this is my first game with the deck. Focus, 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 focus. 2x speed, gang. Let's go. Yeah, if only we could present the loop, you know, like tournament magic. Like magic the way it's meant to be. All right, let's draw a discard. All right, still doing it. All right, let's play Jace.
Emotions are distractions.
Focus on the facts.
1, 2, 3. What the heck? All right. Increasing the power would be nice. Do I have anything down here that actually does that, though? I can turn it into a fairy. Okay, let's go with this. That might help, right? Oh no, they moved the activation. Whatever will I do? Oh, now I can't loot. Whose idea was this? I have to turn it back? I have to change it back? No! What have you done to me? You scum! Can I turn this into something that dies? No. What have you done? All right, so I have to do this. Easy, never didn't have it. And we're back to where I just was. There's Squirming Emergence. How do we get back to Squirming Emergence? We jace the opponent for 15. How do we get back to Squirming Emergence? Shigeki does it? Great. Can't wait for that. I guess we try to find the Shigeki?
Today we carve our deeds into never give up.
What the heck, guys? I can't win. Why is the game like this? Okay, we got a Boseiju. This is fine. I'm sure this is fine. All right, untap. We have 0 timeouts. Next, no attacks, but we will still draw and discard. We will untap, and we will pass. Woo! I'm awesome. 16 cards, no Shigekis. We'll get there. What's that gonna do? Enters the battlefield. If you cast it for each player, choose a creature with power 2 or less that player controls. Destroy all creatures. Okay, so they destroy this. That's fine, right? That's fine. We could generate a whole bunch of mana right now and do some draw discard. I guess we should try. No timeouts, no timeouts, no timeouts. So we got to do it at the right pace. This does save us time when we try to do it next turn. Hey, look who it is. Look who decided to magic today. All right, so let this go. Exile, put a counter here, do it all over again. There's no way for me to make this a 0, is there? Oh, wait. Oh, no, it's at sorcery speed. I can't. Okay. Tyvar. All right. We need 2 counters on this. How do we get it to happen? So, oh wait, we can change the power, right? We can just change it to a better power. Do we have a higher power actually? We have a 3/3, yeah. So, change this into a 3/3. Sure, right? It's fine. We're doing it. Now it's just all a race against the clock. Let's show the first loop. Maybe he'll concede to that. But this is what I probably would have done if, you know, I had known what was up last turn. We mill that hard. We get the Squirming Emergence. And the Squirming Emergence. Okay, so it's just for 2, right? It's Emergence and Emergence? Clean win. 0 errors.
Phyrexia's plans are already in
Pew!
retreat is all
23 cards left.
dreams
All right.
were for nothing.
Now we have to get Shigeki. Then it goes to the battlefield. Then we activate it and it's back in the hand. Because, wait. Hold on, we don't have haste because we don't have a Tyvar. We get a Tyvar. That's how it works. You have to get the Tyvar. This is a big deal, actually. To get the Shigeki to get back into hand. Then you make the mana. I am so perfectly fine at this. And now you have the haste, which is big. And then you get back the Jaces, and you Jace again, and you win the game! Whose idea was this? Why am I doing this right now? My wrist hurts. My anxiety is through the roof. I am sweating out my hoodie in a 50-degree room. I am beating myself into the ground. Today's Cool Kids Club YouTube member shout out goes to Vincent Caleandrios. And yeah, I'm sure I can say that like totally normal American style. Vincent Caleandrios. How'd we do? My God. It's only going well. This is only going well. Vincent, thank you for becoming a member of the Cool Kids Club. You can hit that button right down below, hit join. You will get access to my videos for this month at least, and probably going forward. We'll see how it goes. You get access to my videos 24 hours before everybody else. You got to get every bit of advantage if you want to win in the arena, guys. So try this one. And to Vanson, you're cool. All right, Don. I'm not sorry, but I do have regrets about my choice of deck for the day. Let's see where this goes. Definitely not as good a hand, I think, as the last one. I'm not positive about sequencing yet, but I think you start with the looter. because you get deeper in the deck. If, you know, it survives. What? They're milling themselves. Interesting. Okay, so discarding the fairy is pretty good. Becoming a copy of the fairy is pretty good. Because now we don't have any counters on it. So we have Ward 2. It's kind of sick. Now we just need to find a cauldron. Opponent doesn't have anything to cast, right? Yeah, nothing. It's a bizarre turn 2 mill myself for. This time there's a cut down. This time they have a cut down, but that won't be that effective. Can become a copy of the Kami. Or I can get the Kami back. It just gets cut down though. I think this is the play again. There's a cauldron. There is a cauldron. Exile, counter, tap. Is that it? Is that it? Meow? If I do this... I do the thing? Okay, where do I go? Then what happens? I have got the emergence. I can get back an archaeologist. I can get back a looter. I can turn it into... No, I can't turn it into a looter. It already is the looter. I can't turn it back into itself. So I need to squirm into something good. I have not squirmed into something good. So I can make a whole bunch of mana, but I can't do much with it. That's fun. All right, we'll see what happens next turn. I need to get it back into being a looter. Who would have seen that coming? Terror Tide. Okay, now we need a new creature. I have one though. Or I could play the Kami, turn it into... It can't activate yet. We need a creature without summoning sickness. So the easiest way to do that is play a Mirrex, make a token, get the token cooking. Now the looter is in the graveyard, so we can get it exiled with the Soul Cauldron. Our opponent can still interact with us though, and they're obviously an interaction deck. Oh my god, they drew 3 of these. What are they doing with it? So far they've just milled themselves. Okay. But they also play like a control deck. They're only blue and black. We've seen spot removal. We've seen Terror Tide. So we're definitely doing this. It's an interesting ability to give somebody to transform, but then it doesn't do anything. Could go after the Otherworldly Gaze, see if they'll use it now. We'll probably just kill the token. We need to exile a few more things to the Cauldron to get the Cauldron online. They probably can't remove it. They need Otawara. Another cauldron. So right now it dirtles. If we put one more counter on it, it goes infinite. The thing is, I think the opponent's going to stop it. But I guess we make him have it. Oh, okay. We're still here. I would like to make mana. Opponent? Opponent? You need to stop me, opponent. All right, draw a discard. Whale. I got a whale of a tail for you. All right, target opponent discards a card, return something to owner's hand, look at top 3. All right, what do we need? We need the Shigeki. I guess Takenuma can help. It's a lot of land. We got more things in the graveyard, right? Yeah. And we do the thing again. I guess I'll get the archaeologist. You get a whale, another whale. Make them discard their hand first. That's kind of mean. So let's return you. Discard. And we dig deeper. That's pretty sick. Another cauldron, another fairy, another land. Guess I'll take the cauldron just in case. I don't know. Maybe there's a use for a fairy at some point. I don't know. So if I turn it into the Fae now, can I turn it? Yeah, it has the ability of looter from something else, right? So I can turn it into a sleep cursed Fae, and I think this makes things go a little faster. Yeah, that is really going to speed up the mana generation, right? As long as I don't overthink it, it's going to do things a little bit faster than before. Now we can try to play the archaeologist. There's a Tyvar. Why'd I do that? Don't need no red mana. And now it's keeping it in the mana pool. LOL. All right, Tyvar, what you doing?
These metal monstrosities into dust. It's not a victory.
We can get another looter, which can dig. Archaeologist digs. Just looking for Shigeki, right? Shigeki should do. This will not get me banned from Arena, guys. I'm taking legal game actions all over the place. All of these are perfectly legal. Don has seen enough. Easy. Never didn't have it. I'm sweating again. Oh my gosh. And we are back for the post-game wrap. What did it? How did you do it? How do you win the game? That we did find basically the loop, but it's much more complicated than I expected. Now remember, the prerequisite, the combo is achieved at this stage. Likeness Looter, Kami of Whispered Hopes, and the Sleep Cursed Fae. Endless mana and drawing through our library. Then what do? How do we win the game? We need to get a Tyvar Jubilant Brawler so that our creature's activated abilities have haste. All right? That way, we can cast Shigeki's Yukai Visionary and bounce it back to our hand, or get the Shigeki with the Tyvar Jubilant Brawler, so that we can use its basically get stuff out of the graveyard ability multiple times. Once we can do that, we can activate Shigeki, the channel ability, and then go into the graveyard and get 2 copies of Squirming Emergence, 1 copy of Jace Perfected Mind. We cast the Jace Perfected Mind. Remember, endless mana, assuming we can click fast enough. We mill our opponent with it. We cast Squirming Emergence. We get Shigeki from graveyard back to battlefield. Because Shigeki has haste because of Tyvar, we activate Shigeki, return Shigeki to hand. Then we use the channel ability to get back the Jace and the Squirming Emergence. We don't need both Squirming Emergence, we just need one, but it really helps, I find, to have backup for when you inevitably click one thing wrong, because your greatest adversary in this deck is the rope. It is the timer. You are not playing against the opponent. You are playing against the opponent and yourself. So always keep that in mind when running the deck. Sonio, sorry, not sorry. Just a reminder, as I like to offer, this was a best of 3 list taken from MTGO. That means there is a sideboard. If you craft all, you might burn some wild cards. Just note that there is a sideboard sitting over here. And for those of you best of 3 gamers, you can take it into combat. Who would want to play this in best of 3 when there's actually a timer as well as a rope? Oh my God. Peak content, but terrifying, right? The ultimate self-challenge. Beat the clock challenge. Tough questions. Can this deck get you to Mythic? Maybe on the last day, in the final minute of the final hour, or if enough opponents are scooping, this deck can get you to Mythic. Would I craft this deck if I did not have content to make? No, I can't recommend that. You have to love combo. You have to adore combo. You have to want so badly to be the cleverest combo gamer and not be afraid at all of endless clicking. I am a player who loves Paradox Engine combo. I mean, I love it. And I find this tedious, difficult, frustrating, and agonizing. So you have to love combo way more than me. I cannot recommend crafting this deck. However, it might be a secretly one of the best decks for best of 1. It can go off very early. Most opponents don't know how to interact with it. It is a tough thing to handle. Artifact removal is at a low compared to other types, and Soul Cauldron is the key piece. So yeah, this might be a sneaky best deck in the format. And as far as versions of this deck that have been built, this to me, better than the mono blue, better than the Simic. This Sultai version to me is the best version so far. It is resilient, it has removal spells, so it can play like a soft control game, then shift into the combo role, and it has Squirming Emergence, which is actually a really good addition. So I think it's good. I still don't recommend crafting it. All that, you watched the only 2 games I played. 2-0, easy peasy, undefeated. Thank you for watching this video. As always, I will see you in the next video. You're cool.
Message from CGB HQ.
New playmat! Yes! We have the CovertGoBlue Dinosaur Rider playmat.
You can get this sweet playmat and the sweet new token as well in a bundle at coolstuffinc.com/CGB. That's CovertGoBlue HQ. coolstuffinc.com/CGB. Get yours today for the easy price of $19.99.